Hey everybody, this is Joseph Pasek, and welcome to the On the Mat Wrestling Show. And welcome back to my good, close personal friend Xenia of Xenia Did That. She never answered me, what did she do? But anyways, let's get to Saturday night's main event in Tampa. And we're going to start with a steel cage match. Drew McIntyre, Damon Priest. Who you got in this one?
I'm a big Drew McIntyre person, and I'll tell you exactly why. And it's a bit of a probably strange reason why, but I'm a die-hard three-man band fan.
Uh,
And my fandom has extended to all members throughout all their career life cycle. And I actually have an interview with Jinder Mahal coming up on my channel very soon, in the span of a week, I think. Which was one of my dream interviews, but not to sidetrack too much. But when I can be Team Drew McIntyre, I'm Team Drew McIntyre.
so what's that channel? Hold on, what's the channel?
Xenia did that on YouTube. That's the same handle as everywhere as you see on your screen right now. So youtube.com/ad Xenia did that, XENIA.
All right, so now you know Xenia did an interview
There we
with
go.
Xenia Mahal. See,
That's one of the things that I've done. You always say it. I never tell you what I did. I tell you I did everything that I could, and I continue doing everything that they can.
all right. So and check it out. It's a great interview. And Jinder Mahal is Canadian, eh?
He is, yeah. And we also a little, a snippet of the interview. We did talk about how apparently he really wants to showcase a lot of the younger talent, and he wants to wrestle a lot of the new up and coming Canadian wrestlers, and he did shout out some of them. He did drop some names, so that was a very interesting part of the interview as well.
Okay, well, check that out on Xenia Did That YouTube and all that. But the next match, I'm doing this. You know what that means? I'm using,
I know what that means.
against Paul there. Okay, so there's no way that Paul's gonna win, right?
Right. Yeah. Jay is one of the most over people in wrestling right now, not even just in the company, but just in the world of wrestling overall. And you can love it or hate it. You can feel however about it, but it's very WWE and it's become very organic. And he's been on a very good run, very good streak, I guess you could say. So definitely, yeah.
All right. So then we got Little Jimmy or R-Truth or Ron Killings against his lifetime close personal friend, John Cena, where you can't see him. You can't see. This is a comedy match. It's not for the belt. It's a comedy match. It's a way to get John Cena on Saturday Night Main Event one last time or whatever. But
Yeah.
do you really think that Ron Killings or Truth is going to beat John Cena?
I mean, first of all, Little Jimmy and R-Truth are not the same person. They're two different
Right.
people.
Have you ever seen Little
Excuse
Jimmy?
me. I mean, have you ever seen God?
Well, I talk to God all the time.
I don't know why my mind immediately went there. I'm not even religious like that, but but no, yeah, they're different people. That's first of all. But also second of all, this is going to be a great vessel for John Cena to showcase more of his heel character. This is going to be a great opportunity for him to be just a real bad guy, a real asshole there. So I'm actually looking forward to that match.
All right, and then Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins against Sami Zayn and CM Punk. It's Saturday Night Main Event. Could we see the Tribal Chief come out here?
Maybe, possibly. I don't think so, really, if you ask
Maybe,
me.
possibly, no
But
way.
would be a good surprise.
So who you calling that one?
Again, it's hard for me to bet against CM Punk in the modern WWE, because ever since he's been back, he's been, a staple of the company again, yet again. And he's been one of the main superstars and someone that people have this great reactions to. So for me, I have to pick that side, but it's definitely a, star-studded match. Like all of these people have been or are currently in the title picture, be it the main titles or be it the secondary titles. So this is definitely, it could go either way, but I'm Team CM Punk. And actually, my best friend would be very mad at me saying that she really doesn't like him.
He doesn't like CM Punk.
No, she
So
doesn't like CM Punk.
now the next Premier Live event is June 7th in Los Angeles. It's Money in the Bank. So, final question.
And not to interject too much, but if you are not going to Money in the Bank in Los Angeles, there's a really great, really star-studded wrestling con going on in Florida in Santa Agustin on the 7th and 8th of June, River City Con in Santa Agustin, and I'll be there. I'll have a table, so come say hi and take a picture and chat about social media.
So you have a table. Who else is going to be in that event? Big name wrestlers?
Yeah, a lot of big name wrestlers. Harley Cameron is going to be there. I think some like legends are going to be there.
Harley Cameron, like I play her puppet.
Yeah, that's a good role for you.
But check that out. Xenia, now Xenia did another thing. She's going to be right there at thing. But do you think, I'm going to ask you this, who do you think to win Money in the Bank? Who do you think needs it the most this year?
Oh, geez. Like, I honestly, it's hard to tell. We've talked about it last time, who like my current favorite wrestler in WWE is. Now, no offense to The Miz or to whoever else, is Penta.
Yeah.
And unless they decide to realign him with his brother Ray Phoenix, that could be a really good lift, a really good elevator for Penta. And like you said, it is in LA, right? The show is taking place in LA.
And then 2 hours before, is the AAA event, so could be a tie up there. But if they're gonna give it to Penta or whatever, they got to give it to El Grande Americano.
No, you stop that. You take that back right now.
So, but our talk is CM Punk is sort of more favored because don't forget CM Punk wanted to be in the main event of WrestleMania and he wants this and that. How about CM Punk in sort of a main event in a 2-night first ever SummerSlam?
I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I know that, yes, this is what has been happening to Money in the Bank in the last several years, where it became something that established superstars win, but it used to be more of a social lift, like I said, for new breakout stars. And I definitely liked it better when it was like that. It was more unpredictable. It was more of the chance to shine for a new face or a new-ish face or an upcoming star in the company that could really propel them to the title picture. And I really don't think CM Punk, with his status in the company, like we just mentioned, and with his track record and with his titles and his accolades, I really don't feel like he needs that. So I personally wouldn't be very happy with him winning, not because I don't like him, like I said, I like him, but because I feel like Money in the Bank has a different purpose at its core.
That's right. All right. Just coming here is some breaking news. WrestleMania 42, they announced it in April. The Rock came out, or in March, said it's going to happen in New Orleans. Well, The Rock is a liar because now they're canceling. Yes, I'll go call it. I'm the president of the province of Canada, the mayor-elect of North America, soon to run for the mayor of Mozambique. I can't even spell it. All right. The Rock announces it, but it's not going to happen. I hear it's being pulled. Wow. I don't know where it's going to take place. Some rumor has it maybe in the UK, in London or whatever. But WrestleMania 42 was supposed to be April 11th and 12th of next year. We're less than a year. We're 8-9 months away. They should be announcing it very, very soon. So that's all I hear. That's exclusive news. WrestleMania getting pulled from New Orleans. And we don't know where it's going to be.
You heard it here first. The Rock is a liar, and Cody was right about him all along.
Listen, you said Rock's a liar.
You said the Rock's a liar. No, you said.
Okay, yes. Listen. Rock, Xenia did that, but Xenia told me it. All right, so she did on as no. The Rock, you're a liar. All right. It's not going to happen in New Orleans. And that continues to be some little thing with The Rock and Triple H. It wasn't at WrestleMania. I didn't need to be. Like, what is going on? He went on Pat McAfee's show. And anyways, Saturday night event, this Saturday, Tampa, 8 p.m., not 11:30 because of the old days, 11:30 Saturday night main event. Saturday night's main event this Saturday, 8 p.m. a night or a weekend of wrestling. We're going to be back to preview NXT Battleground, and then after we'll be back to preview AEW Double or Nothing with Xenia. Xenia, tell everybody how they could get a hold of you social media wise.
You can find me on all socials at Xenia Did That. That's Xenia. And I'm on Instagram, I'm on X, and I'm on YouTube. And a lot of exciting interviews are coming up because I filmed a bunch at WrestleCon, and I'm just now finishing up the post-production part. So these are going to start coming out next week. And, very exciting. We have Jinder Mahal, we have Tony Storm, we have Taya Valkyrie, and a lot more.
So those interviews, timeless. They're all timeless.
They are.
All right. Xenia Did That. Check out YouTube, and she'll be back here on the On the Mat Wrestling Show to preview NXT Battleground. Thank you, Xenia.
Thank you for having me.